Free MLB picks. This is action here for Monday, April 1st. Tony T, our MLB pick show here for Monday's action. We've got 10 games for the night session. We did early sessions individually, just time constraints here. The holiday put me behind a little bit, so we got the day games for you separately. Of course, the primetime games will be in this video here. 10-game video, is it? Yeah, 10, 13, no, 11-game video, right? 11-game video, because we have 14 games. I did 3 earlier. So that means 11 will be on this video. All right, before we get underway, just a couple of things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long, free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit us with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top performances in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers, get signed up to long-term pass. The top performers like Joseph Schultz for the year. Tim Irwin's been hot. Nick, Butterscotch, baseball star, to keep an eye on Butterscotch. He's been on a tear here. Ron Crawford, last 30 days, been hot. Of course, we talked about Butterscotch. To ladies, Steve Duncan hitting the 7-day leaderboard. Big day yesterday with Steve. Tiffany as well. Click the links, get on to long-term passes. Ben coming in strong. You'll find our latest print picks here center of the page with best bets and more. So making it a great time to go ahead and get signed up. Also, our pick ticker features team versus team information, picks purchased a la carte. And of course, remember the tabs here for our best bet. Find our best bets from our cappers. Our promotional $15 premium pick, which you'll see as best bets too. Some of the cappers want to make good impressions, first impressions, so that $15 premium pick will be a best bet. And of course, our multi-capper assist services as well. So go ahead, guys. We're locked and loaded here for action here on Monday. And of course, we'll save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20%. Access our page by clicking the link in the description, and you'll land on our page. You can post picks in the comments. And of course, our bankroll, for big bankroll bettors, we have this new executive service. We give you picks throughout the betting cycle. Call or text 323-607-0203. It's for big bankrolls only. If you bet $500 to $1,000 games, this would be within your price range. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. All right, we're at Royals and the Royals and Orioles here, MLB pick. This one coming in here on Monday. All right, in this one, Michael Wacha will get the start for KC. Wacha had started in 24 games in 2023 with San Diego with an ERA 3.22, whip of 1.16. Let's see here. Let's get this one corrected here. Hang on one second here. All right, we got to go back a little bit. It's this game right here, not this one, right? It's going to be Royals and Orioles. There it is. Okay, there's your pick, guys. All right, Wacha gets to start. ERA 3.22, whip of 1.16 last year. The veteran struck out 22%, 8% walks. His ground balls came in 34% with 1 home run per 9 innings. Dean Kremer will start for Baltimore. Kremer in 32 starts last year, an ERA 4.12, whip of 1.31. The lefty fan 21%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls came in 39%, 1.14 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore has been pounding right-handed starters. KC bullpen was hammered against Minnesota. The player will be Kansas City and Baltimore over 8. All right, next up here will be the Reds and the Phillies MLB pick here for Monday. Andrew Abbott will start for Cincinnati. Abbott had 21 starts in his rookie campaign, ERA 3.87, whip of 1.32. The lefty struck out 26%, 9.5% walks. His ground balls 28%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. Christopher Sanchez, your starter for Philadelphia. Sanchez had 19 appearances last year, ERA 3.44, whip of 1.05. The lefty, he fanned 24%, 4% walks. Ground balls 57%, 1.45 home runs per 9 innings. Cincinnati's hitting. The Phillies had success against left-handed starters this year. Both bullpens were hammered in their opening series. Both starters had issues with the long ball players. Cincinnati and Philadelphia over 8.5. All right, next up here, Angels and Marlins MLB pick for action Monday. All right, Chase Silseth gets the start for Los Angeles. Silseth appeared in 16 games in 2023 as ERA 3.96, whip of 1.28. Righty struck out 25%, 12% walks. The ground balls dished 49%, 1.55 home runs per 9 innings. Max Meyer, the starter for Miami. Meyer started 2 games last year, ERA 7.50, whip of 1.50. He put up good numbers in AAA last season, striking out 65 in 58 innings. Both bullpens were in horrible form after the first series. Still set the walks and homers are a concern. Play here Los Angeles and Miami over 8.5 runs. Rangers and Rays MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Dane Dunning, your starter for Texas. Dunning had 35 appearances last year, carried an ERA 3.70, whip of 1.26. Fifth-year veteran struck out 19%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls came in 46%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Ryan Pepiot will start for LA. Pepiot appeared in 8 games with the Dodgers in 2023, ERA 2.14, whip 0.76. The righty fan 24%, 3% with the walks. The ground ball is 37%, 1.5 home runs per 9 innings. Although his FIP was 4.18, signals a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Pepiot missed the first 3 months of last year with that oblique injury, but had a really good run late in the regular season. Team record behind Dunning, though, 5-23 as a road underdog of even money or greater, with a minus 16 unit loss. Play here Tampa Bay minus 123. Tigers and Mets MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Reese Olson, your starter for Detroit. Olson appeared in 21 games last year, had an ERA 3.99, his whip 1.12. The second-year right-hander fan 24%, 8% walks, ground balls 43%, 1.22 home runs per 9 innings. Sean Manaea, starter for New York. Manaea, 37 appearances with San Francisco in 2023, had an ERA 4.44, whip of 1.24. Lefty struck out 26%, 8.5% walks. His ground ball is 41%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Manaea has been ineffective on the road the past 2 seasons, ERA approaching 6, whip of 1.39. He was hurt by the home run ball. New York hit only 131 against 2 right-handed starters they met. Tigers bullpen good form. Mets 22-27 as a favorite of minus 125 to minus 175 the past 2 seasons with a minus 17 unit return. Play here will be Detroit plus 121. Blue Jays and Astros MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Bowden Francis, your starter for Toronto. Francis appeared in 20 games last year. ERA 1.73, whip of 0.83. Righty fan 26%, 6% walks. Ground balls 35%, 1.24 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 3.86 does suggest a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Ronel Blanco will start for Houston. Blanco 17 appearances last year, dealt an ERA 4.50, whip of 1.48. The second-year right-hander struck out 23%, 12% walks. Ground balls just 35%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. FIP of 5.98 does signal a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Blanco's walks and homers are a monster concern. Houston 14.31 as a even money to minus 150 favorite at home with a minus 25 unit loss. The Astros bullpen was pounded in that 4-game series with the Yankees. Play here Toronto plus 126. Red Sox and Athletics MLB pick. Here we go for Monday. All right, on the mound here for Boston, we'll get the picture here. Tanner Houck. Houck in 21 starts last year, ERA 5, whip of 1.37. The right-hander had a K rate here, 21%, 9% walks. His ground ball is 53%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Joe Boyle, the starter for Oakland. Boyle in 3 starts last year, carried an ERA 1.69, whip of 0.81 in 16 innings of work. The right-hander struck out 25%, 8.5% walks. His ground ball is 30%, limited home run damage. Athletics are 18.49 as an underdog of plus 125 to plus 175 the past 2 seasons. With a minus 23 unit loss, they hit just 216 in the first series with issues in the bullpen. The Red Sox bullpen performed well in Seattle. Play here Boston minus 145. Guardians and Mariners MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Tristan McKenzie, your starter for Cleveland. McKenzie had 4 starts last year, ERA 5, whip of 1.56. The right-hander battled some injuries last year. He was definitely out here, shoulder and elbow. He has a career ERA, though, of 3.74, whip of 1.05, striking out 384 batters in 360 innings. Emerson Hancock to start for Seattle. Hancock started 3 games last year. ERA 4.50, whip of 1.33 in 12 innings. The righty struck out only 12% with 6% walks. Ground balls 47%, .75 home runs per 9 innings. Mariners got good work, but weak hitting at home against the Red Sox in the opening series. Guardians bullpen performed well in Oakland. They hit just .232 against the Oakland right-handed starters. Play here, Cleveland and Seattle, under 8. All right, we got now Cardinals and Padres, MLB pick here for Monday. Kyle Gibson will start for St. Louis. Gibson, 33 games in 2023. He started. ERA 4.73, whip of 1.32. The veteran in Baltimore last year fanned 19.5%, 7% walks. His ground balls 49%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Matt Waldron, the starter for San Diego. Waldron appeared in 8 games last season. Dealt an ERA 4.35. His whip 1.23. Righty struck out 18%, 7% walks. Ground balls come in 40%, 1.96 home runs per 9 innings for the knuckleballer. Both bullpens struggling. Padres bats were hot in that Giants series. They hit .296 against right-handed starters. Players St. Louis and San Diego over 8.5. Yankees and Diamondbacks MLB pick. Here we go for Monday. Louis Gill starts for New York. Gill had 1 start last year, allowed 4 earned runs in 4 innings. He had a career ERA of 3.78, whip of 1.38, and that was in 7 starts, striking out 43 and 33 in the 3rd innings. Ryan Nelson will start for Arizona. Nelson appeared in 29 games in 2023, posted an ERA of 5.31, whip of 1.42 in those games. The right-hander fanned only 15%, 7.5% walks. His ground ball sat 37%, but 1.5 home runs per 9 innings. Yankees bats and bullpen in outstanding form. Huge step up in class for Arizona here. These aren't the Rockies they faced. Nelson, though, is a concern. Now we're down to that 5th spot in the rotation, right? We saw the issues there with Henry, and here's Nelson coming in. The play will be New York minus 115. Giants and Dodgers MLB pick. Here we go for action Monday. Keaton Winn, your starter for San Francisco. Winn in his rookie campaign appeared in 9 games, ERA 4.68, whip of 1.04. The right-hander struck out 20%, 4.5% walks. His ground balls 58%, 1.28 home runs per 9 innings. James Paxton will start for Los Angeles. Paxton saw 19 starts with the Red Sox last year, ERA 4.50, whip 1.31. Lefty fanned 24%, 8% walks. Ground balls 42%, 1.69 home runs per 9 innings. San Francisco bullpen was hammered in San Diego. Los Angeles bullpen had struggles in the Cardinal series. Both lineups hitting. The players San Francisco and Los Angeles over 8.5 runs. All right, that was our MLB pick show here for action on Monday primetime. We did the day games one at a time earlier, not included in this compilation, but they were posted well before game time for the afternoon starts. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long, free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. And also, if you would, support our channel, hit us with those likes, those thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Remember to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best plays. Our premium picks are there. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. And remember about the executive service for those big bankroll players. You move out $500,000 a game. We give you picks throughout the betting cycle. Move on information. We also move on soft numbers in the betting markets out there. Call or text 323-607-0203. Again, at big bankroll players, if you move about $500 to $1,000 games, this would be within your price range. All right, we also have NBA up on the board for you. We also have our man Steve Duncan with the entire 8-game card from the NHL. Ramon 3-packs, MLB, NBA, and NHL on the site. And of course, we'll add more. So make sure Mindy just did a first 5 video. She does her first 5 for you guys here 1 Eastern time. So check that one out. So we got a lot of cappers contributed here on our channel, and we'll have more as we continue. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.